Okay, this reading is for Virgo from the 15th to the 31st of May. I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day. I already got the cards laid out because I didn't want the video to be too long. I'm sitting here in the window and it's sunny out today, but the lighting isn't so great. Everything I have on my table today I got for Mother's Day. So I'm using my new Mother's Day cards. So I already pulled them for you, these ones and these ones. I haven't looked yet. I feel it's going to be a very moony time for everybody, very creative time opening up for people. And it's a very exciting time just for the fact that it's spring. Remember the full moon, Virgo. I believe it's the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th. Remember that day. Make sure that you do something on the full moon. Write your wishes out. Write down what you dream about in life and what you really desire for your life on those 3 days of the full moon, and put them in the moonlight under a crystal or in a bowl of water. Okay, so for Virgo, please like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. Before I start, I'd like to say that this is a general reading. If you want a full reading, you can go on my website. I'm also taking donations. I'm trying to get a better camera because this camera has... Anyways, you can go to my GoFundMe if you want to read. I'm just trying to get some better equipment that I need for my work. So Virgo from the 15th to the 31st. Happy Mother's Day, you guys. And these cards are a bit hard to see because they have a lot of small images, and the coloring of them really is not good for the scratch that I have on this camera and for the lighting that I'm setting in. So I just got these. There is a review. So you guys, starting off with the Death card. I should have looked to see how your reading ended for last week to see if there's a continuation. So it seems like to me, for some of you, well, you did lose a pet, and death is real in people's lives. But for some of you, you have experienced a death of something that you really want to end in your life. So as we're beginning on the 15th, you're either going to experience actual physical death of a person. We're going to see as the cards go on. And I hate to have to tell people that. Everybody wants the readings to be all la-di-da, happy-dappy, but that's just not reality. But this is also the death of something in your life. The death, and it's in a big way, like you really want that to happen. You're ready for a complete change, whether it's a move or ending of a relationship, a job, cutting something out of your life, the way you eat, but it's just a big change. So I'm going to flip these all over at once so we can see a picture of what that death is leading to. I'll try to do some close-ups of these. I'm sorry, it's just all the lighting of these cards, but I love them. It's just the lighting in my room. So, Virgo, I'm seeing, a lot of melancholy around you. So I do feel like this is not an easy time for you. And I know, like I say, everybody wants the readings to be so happy, happy, happy. But there is a change towards the last of the month of May. But right now, it feels like to me, my Virgos watching are in some sort of turmoil. So it seems to be a mixture of really great cards. There's a lot of people in here, and there's a lot of action towards the end of the month. But there's a lot of action here anyways. Just over your next 2 weeks, I feel like some big change is coming to you right now. And this is especially on the 15th, like something huge. But I don't feel it's unexpected. No, I'm not getting a feeling of anything here unexpected. It feels like to me you're wanting a big change, but at the same time, for some of you, it is going to be a sad event, because I see crossing your path right now, Virgo, is like you're making secret plans of your own. Nobody's knowing about it. You're kind of gathering up your assets, and I feel like it's definitely sneaky, and this is your energy over the next 2 weeks. It's kind of the flow of energy coming into your life that really you should try to flow with. This is what you should be doing, okay? Is gathering up what's best for you, making secret plans, doing what's best for you is the key word I hear, Virgos. From the 15th to the 31st, your own self-interest is what I'm hearing. And this often is a card of somebody else doing deceit to you, but I don't think so. I think it's you taking care of your own self-interest. And we suddenly move on to like the home card, or a family card, a Four of Wands, security, something about your home, your security. It's a very abundant card that you have right here. So a lot of abundance. So these three cards for me line up the rest of the whole week, what's being talked about. And you have a big ending and a big change on your home front. That affects your home front. Okay, and you're being advised to protect your own self-interest, plan in a way that nobody else knows about, nobody else needs to know about, okay? That's your advice. And you got the 4-4 together. You see, 4 and 4. 44, double fours. And here's where the sadness and the melancholy comes in. But that was in the past, you guys. These cards are so creepy because of how she put that little face behind there. Always. Anyways, they're beautiful cards. Like a lot of hidden stuff in them. Like, what's that right there, you know? And you got a big buck behind there. So I feel like this person was upset over a relationship that was not giving her what she thought it was. So as if I'm reading for people that have been in a long-term situation, whether that be work or relationship, they were in a or family setting that was long-term, but was really not so great for them. In the past, they cried a lot. They had to think of a new plan. They felt rather stuck, Virgos. But that's in the past. You've made your move now. By the 15th, that's done now. You know, you've already taken enough steps that way of life is finished for you. So here we see 9 of Pentacles. So this card tells me the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, you're going to be feeling prosperous. You're happy, you're prosperous. Things are nice, you feel good. However, there is still some suggested entrapment here of somewhat being stuck, somewhat of not having it all, having the appearance of having it all, but not having it all, Virgo. And then your next card is the Queen of Pentacles, where she definitely has it all. But I feel like you're a little bit dreamy about it. I still don't feel, even by this card, when I look at her, I still feel there's some melancholy there. There's still some residual upset, even though financially you were able to get out ahead, whatever this situation was, whether you're leaving a job or whatever this long-term situation is. Financially, you come out ahead, but I still feel like there's things that you're dealing with, from the 15th to the 31st of May. And next we have this Knight of Wands behind you. So I feel like some of you went through a breakup and you're just kind of wishing this person would come back and say, okay, I'll change this about myself, or I'll do this for you. But this is the card of what's really going on in your subconscious mind. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're wishing your partner would come forward and be able to repair things somehow, give you what you're asking for. That's what you're hoping for. It's not a prediction that that's going to happen. So I feel like for you, you're moved on, but at the same time, you got security, you got money, you got what you wanted financially out of the situation, but you didn't get the person. You didn't heal. You're not healed from the situation either. And this is a card, it's called Temperance. And in this card, you're still sad, but it's telling you to be patient, and you're in the healing waters, and those healing waters are coming down from the heavens for you. So just be patient, be gentle right now with yourself, and healing time is around you. The angels are with you, they are helping you, but you need to be patient. This is a time of just not trying to push anything in your life, But then suddenly you have the Knight of Swords. So this is suddenly someone coming into your life, but it's not this. It can be a person or it can be an event. And I have the cards in my other hand, and I'm about to pull another card to give me clarification. Because this is sudden action. So at one part of the week, you're being told to be patient, but then here's sudden action forward. So for you, Virgo, if you're right now, we're not even to the 15th, whatever time you are in May, if you're waiting for something, if you're hoping for something, if you're waiting for a change, it's going to suddenly come over the next 2 weeks of your life by the 31st. So I would read this energy as being like the 29th, the 30th, the 31st. So if you're waiting to hear from a guy, you are going to hear from a guy. It might not be this guy, but it's someone or something charging into your life that's really going to change your life. It's a big life change. It's one of the big life events. And next to it is the Page of Wands, and I'm pulling another card here for clarifications too. Whoa, the Moon. This is a heavy duty reading because you got the Death card. You got double fours. You got a lot of people. You got the Temperance. You got a wheel. You got a moon. So this is a lot of stuff and a lot of people because you got the Queen, the King, the Knight, the Page. So again, this person seems very melancholy to me. You don't seem happy in any of the images that I see here, So what I'm feeling like for you, and you started your reading with the Moon, you're ending your reading with the Moon, that I feel like it's an emotional time for you. There's a big change in the cycles of life for you. A major life change for you, Virgo. A major ending that you need time to heal from. So in some kind of ways, it was a victory for you, the ending of this, but no matter what, it can't be a victory because it's still a sad event. You're hoping for another man to come into your life, another relationship to come in your life, or another job for you people who this is a job reading, but you're being told that you need to be patient. But then I see something suddenly coming into your life. It's not as powerful as the king, but it's something so sudden that's changing your life for the better. So you're either getting an offer or somebody's coming to help you with something that brightens you up a bit, but not a whole lot. It's providing you assistance with whatever big life change is going on, but at the same time, there's still a lot of thought and reflection going on here. I feel the moon is pulling you in some big direction that you're kind of like unsure about going into. This is definitely communication. So for some of you, like psychic messages or feeling by the 31st that you need to go into nature to get answers to your life, because I really feel you're at a crossroads. The cards are not saying crossroads, but you're on a healing path. You're hoping for a relationship or something major to occur that's going to bring you happiness and the life you seek, because I feel like you just lost something that you thought was going to be that life for you, and it didn't pan out to be that life. It's very moony, very emotional. Now, Virgo, I asked the most important message that you needed to hear from this 62 deck of beautiful cards that I got for Mother's Day. And this is your most important message, that if you listen to this, will lead you to your best life. When I've overshared, I simply say, wait, why am I talking? That's interesting, because you got the wait message, and you probably heard me say wait in the reading. Patience. When I've overshared, I simply say wait. So maybe something you're embarrassed about, something that went public that other people know about. So this is just telling you to wait. There is talking in this here as well. Communication needs to happen, but you're told to wait. Why am I talking? So there you go, Virgo. I hope this message has some meaning to you. It must have a connection to the healing that needs to take place, because you're very, very, very melancholy in this reading. Remember to look out for your own self-interest. Remember to have patience, okay, Virgo? And wait.